What's up guys, my name is David and welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, this is not the kind of videos I usually make. I usually make reviews on movies and talk about Star Wars, but ever since I changed the channel name to just my name, I want to branch out and just talk about literally whatever I'm interested in. And while it's silly, this fight and just the fact that this fight exists thoroughly interests me and I had a blast watching it. And not to pat myself on the back, but I like to consider my takes more nuanced and level-headed, so don't worry, this is not going to be some hyperbolic video. I was genuinely invested and interested into this fight. I never thought it was like a disgrace on the sport of boxing, and I had a great time watching this fight with my friend and my family, so that is the mindset I'm going into when giving my opinions on what happened last night. So first off, why the heck do I care so much? First of all, we all have our guilty pleasures, and these influencer fights are my guilty pleasures, my ultimate guilty pleasures. I have watched every single one of Logan's fight, and I have paid for them. Not only paid for them, I have made a night out of it. It's ridiculous how much I care, and I do think this care stems from, me being a small content creator. I was never invested in Logan Paul's daily vlogging back in 2017, and I never wanted to be a vlogger. Well, no, actually, I take that back. I did go through a vlogging phase, but it was more Peter McKenna and Casey Neistat kind of thing. But it's not like I see Logan Paul and be like, yes, you are an inspiration for this internet generation, the same way I look at like someone like Bo Burnham. But it is indicative of this internet generation that, oh my god, Logan Paul, a Vine star, is fighting the greatest boxer to ever live. That's awesome. I don't know what to tell you. I find that awesome and riveting, entertaining, and historic, and just, the internet did that. For better or for worse, the internet did that. Whether or not you like the guy is kind of irrelevant. In entertainment, in the film industry, or whatever kind of industry it is, boundaries are meant to be broken, and this just broke every boundary imaginable. So just for that reason alone, I find this so interesting and something honestly to praise and not just laugh at. And while memes come out of it, this does kind of embody that entrepreneur, pull yourself up by the bootstrap spirit, and I think that's really cool. Once again, for better or for worse, people like Logan and JJ are breaking boundaries, and I'm here for it. Now going into the actual fight, what I thought would happen is pretty much what happened last night. As soon as Logan was interviewed like 40 minutes before the fight, I already knew he was not gonna win, like officially win. In the back of my head, I thought that maybe, just maybe, there's some way where he just knocks Mayweather out in the first 30 seconds, just a freak accident. But the way Logan was carrying himself in the interviews and just overall was scarily reminiscent of how he carried himself in Logan Paul versus KSI 2. This man does not care enough about the most important nights of his life. Logan's ring walk in the second KSI fight was laughable. It is amazing that that man even survived. He was not mentally there. As soon as I saw Logan's demeanor in that interview, I knew for a fact there was no way that this man is knocking out the greatest boxer to ever live. He should have been in kill mode. Instead, he looked high. After seeing that, I thought, okay, the next best outcome for Logan is what basically transpired. There was a lot more hugging than what I imagined, but that's pretty much what I expected the fight to be. But yeah, anyways, what happened last night is what I thought Logan's best case scenario would be. In every technical sense, Logan Paul lost that fight. But just in an entertainment sense, Logan Paul won. He was clinching a lot, which wasn't the best look, but you gotta survive somehow. As far as this moment, which does look highly suspicious, I will give you guys that. Logan actually gave a very well-worded statement on this moment.
Shut up.
So yeah, that doesn't really answer anything, but it does look very strange on why Floyd was like picking him up. But then again, Logan was a big guy. Maybe Floyd was just trying to get him off. I don't know. It definitely looks fishy, but who knows? It is in the heat of the moment. Anything can happen. Even though these two men almost don't seem real, they're still people. My dad was theorizing that maybe there was like a gentleman's agreement, like, hey, nobody gets knocked out. Let's put on a good show. Who knows? Who knows? But let's be cynical and say that that was true. Logan Paul still did this to Floyd Mayweather. That is insane. And that combination right there has nothing to do with Logan's height and age advantage. That's just pure boxing skill, and that's impressive. This, on the other hand, was the funniest thing I've ever seen. In the moment, I thought Logan actually did something. I thought he was actually landing shots and going full beast mode. But no, this is just comedy gold. And the biggest win of the night for Logan was that Floyd Mayweather said this.
Great young fighter, strong, tough. He's better than I thought he was.
In my opinion, that's cool. It was a show. Logan did pretty well. Floyd Mayweather had fun. He got paid ridiculous amount of money. I really don't know what else to say. I had fun watching this, and I know there are some people who just hated this fight with everything in their body. It's entertainment. I paid $50 for this. Was it worth $50? Probably not. It's a show. It's historic. Logan Paul has developed so much as a person from whatever he was in 2017. He's still, Logan Paul, but he's a more mature Logan Paul. Because on the other hand, oh my god, Jake Paul has actually gotten worse, if that's even possible. But overall, I had a fun time. I had a good time watching it. If you didn't, I'm sorry, that sucks. Logan in all technical aspects lost this fight, but overall, he did a pretty good job and he gave me a good show. I will give Logan Paul versus Floyd Mayweather 7 dead birds out of 10. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think about this fight and what do you think about this fight just even being a thing that exists, or tell me in the comment section, David, if you ever make a video on Logan Paul again, I will actually kill you. Shut up and just talk about Star Wars. I will see you in the next video where I talk about Han Solo or something. May the Force be with you.